Hi everybody, welcome back. I am sorry if my voice sounds horrible. This year has just not been very nice to me health-wise between my shoulder surgery and everything else. Now I have a strep infection, but it's not necessarily, it's either a strep infection or it's a staph infection somewhere in my lymph node. Anyway, I'm on antibiotics. I am feeling much better. I wanted to get this filmed today because today is the last day. If you haven't already entered my giveaway, I'm going to pop that up here for you. It will also be down below in that description box. Today is the last day that you can get on the giveaway so that you can win the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Palette for my happy birthday giveaway. And also just to let you know, there probably will be another little small impromptu giveaway coming up here in probably about a few weeks or so, because I found something at the store that I wanted to find before I did the birthday one. So I'm not going to add it. I'm going to do this one separate. I think it deserves to be by itself. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Why are we here today? So a little while ago, I had posted in my Geeks and Beauties Facebook page that I would do a Q&A, and so I had people leave me a lot of questions, and I'm going to do the answers with them. I decided, since this is in my Project Mini Madness rolling pan, that I'll go ahead and I'll do a mask while I answer these. So I'll probably only get through about half of them because this is only a 5-minute mask. So I'll get through half of the questions now. I'll do the other half later, and then I open this up to you out there who didn't get a chance to ask me questions to go ahead and leave those questions here down below. Pop them over on my Facebook page, wherever it's easiest for you, and I will be happy to answer those in a later video as well. So let's get into this. So what we have here is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask. This is one that's got the little pieces of seaweed in it. It really smells so fresh. You know, it really does. It smells so good. There's nothing wrong with my sense of smell or anything. It's not like a cold. It's like this lymph node over here is so ridiculously swollen that they went ahead and put me on an antibiotic and steroid to help bring it down. And I think that's helping. I think I finally stopped sweating a little bit. I've been running a fever for like 3 days. Like, I honestly, when I first got sick, I thought that it was just post-concert sickness, because Monday, I was here. My daughter and I went to go see 30 Seconds to Mars. We had third row seats. It was freaking amazing. As she put it in one of her posts, we're so close we could taste Jared Leto's sweat. We just about did. So the instructions are really simple. Smooth the mask all over the face. Let it sit on here for 5 minutes. Then we're going to add water to it, massage it, and rinse it off. So our mask is on. It feels really cooling, really kind of tingly. It feels really, really good, especially since I've been so darn sick. It really feels really good. So let's get into these questions. Like I said, we got about 5 minutes. So my first question here comes from Cassie Tucker, and anybody who has a YouTube channel, I will link that down below so you can go check them out as well. Her question is, if you could give advice to one makeup company, who would it be and what advice would you give them? I really thought hard about this, and I don't think I could pinpoint it down to just one specifically. I would have to say just overall, just about all of them, is to please just widen your range of shades, colors, and tones when it comes to foundations and concealers. Instead of trying to make 5 good foundations, let's try 2. You know, one for, you know, more of a dewy finish, one for more matte finish, but work on the range of shades and tones, because some foundation companies are just, or some makeup companies rather, are just notorious for being horrible with their shade range. Physicians Formula, Tarte at first, they do this every time, but they always end up expanding and adding more later. They just start off with what they know will sell off the shelf, and I understand that. From a marketing standpoint, I understand that completely. So if you don't have the space to put them on the shelves, at least have them available to buy online. Lisa asks me a couple questions here, and this is Lisa Murphy Garza, and I'll leave her link down below. Hers is, what is your favorite makeup brand? So I'm going to try and break it down. Let's go one high-end, one drugstore. I'm going to say for high-end, I'm going to have to go Too Faced, hands down. I love their Born This Way foundation's amazing. Their lip products are pretty darn amazing, especially the La Cremes. Oh, those are so good. the coconut primer. There's a lot. Too Faced makes a lot of really good products that I really, really like. A lot of their blushes. I would have to say, though, when it comes to drugstore, I have to give it up for L'Oreal. Only because of the infallible line when it comes to the foundations, the concealers, the True Match powders, the Lash Paradise mascara, which I can't live without. But their brow product is really, really, really good. That is a total dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz if you're looking for something like there. The Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal is amazing. Next question she asks me is, if you had any YouTube makeup artist do your makeup, who? And I kind of had to go with this. I decided to go with somebody who's an actual makeup artist rather than just a YouTuber makeup artist. And I'm going to have to go with Wayne Goss, because the man knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for a really, really long time. Next one, this one comes from Andrea, and she asks, if you could collab with any skincare company, who would it be and why? I'd have to say probably one of my absolute favorite skincare brands ever that I would want to collab with would be First Aid Beauty, because I love First Aid Beauty products. They are so stinking good. But I would like to just collab with them just to make like some limited edition, like smelly good ones, but smelly good ones that aren't, you know, going to be irritating on the skin, you know, just for fun, you know, maybe some colored ones, you know, like lip scrubs and things like that. But other than that, First Aid Beauty doesn't need my help in collaborating with anything, but I would love to work with them because I love First Aid Beauty. Next question is from Kimberly Ann, and she says, what is your favorite childhood memory? This one was nearly impossible for me to come up with an answer. I have been pondering on that one for like 3 months since I put this out here. It's like, what is my favorite childhood memory? And I cannot pin it down to one. I have so many good childhood memories. I had such a really, really good childhood. I would just have to say a lot of those memories probably around the time I got to spend with my grandma. Just summers off, lazy days in the pool. But actually pinpointing it down to 1 or 2 or even 10, I just can't, because there's so many of them. I'm so fortunate that I had a really good childhood and got to have that many good memories. Okay, and this will be the last one I answer, and then the rest I'll answer later. This one comes from Kara from Mascara Cakes. And her question is, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette and why? This one was a little hard for me to answer to because I love so many of them. It's so hard to pinpoint, you know, what is my favorite one? What is the one that, you know, I love the most? And so I thought about it like this, is like, which one that when I see it, it brings me joy. Like when I open it up, it brings me joy. Like it makes me happy, you know, not just because I love how it performs and what it does for me, but what makes me happy. And really, Cookie. No, that was Lemon. Lemon, shush. Isn't that sad when you know your dog's barks? So the palette I love that brings me the most joy, so I will have to say it's my favorite, is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. 1, the pink packaging makes me happy. 2, the fact that the little shadows are in little heart shapes makes me happy. And 3, this is just a really, really good palette, and I have so much fun with this palette. But yeah, no, I think this one is my favorite. It brings me the most joy when I think about it or I want to use it. I'm pretty sure this has been on for about 5 minutes, so I'm going to go rinse that off, come back, and tell you what I think about the mask. And so I've washed off the mask. Oh my god, guys, this mask is so nice. My face feels so cooled. And yeah, I've been running a fever, so, you know, I've been pretty warm, but it just gives such a good cooling sensation to the face. My skin is so soft. I feel like it even helped brighten it a little bit. You know, I mean, I've got a lot of like stuff going on, and my melasma, of course, is on 10 because it's summertime. But so I'm really glad I got a chance to go ahead and try this out. It's really, really good. I highly recommend this. And it smells so good too. Gosh, it smells like the ocean. It really does, because it has little pieces of seaweed in it. And so you pick up on those, and so it really smells like the ocean. It's really, really nice. And so that's it. That's what I have for you today. A quick little impromptu piece of Q&A and a mask. Brought to you both by this poor girl who is going to go to bed now because I do not feel good. It's time for me to go get some sleep. Once again, I of course want to thank you, as always, for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Also, don't forget my happy birthday giveaway ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So make sure you go over, check that video. That'll be linked down below so that you can get entered to win the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. And of course, before you leave, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. You definitely don't want to miss out on any videos that I have here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.